Titans and Doom Patrol got canceled. Well, not canceled. They're gonna get a conclusive ending, allegedly. Season.
Well, they did. Okay, well, they did cancel it, but they just wrote it so like it would have some sort of ending. But yeah, it was like
Yeah.
canceled like abruptly, I guess you could
Yeah.
say. Uh,
Watch them.
Apparently, I don't know why that new question like that news just came out, but according to Gunn, that decision wasn't even made until before
Yeah.
he even got hired.
Yeah.
So I'm just confused on why the news is only coming out now. Like, what's going on with
I think,
that?
I think they were thinking about it, but they didn't finalize it until now.
Yeah, that
Maybe.
might be the case, is what I'm thinking. I mean, what Titans like? Of course, a big like talking on like Twitter,
Uh,
like well, just like everyone on the internet. Like, what
yeah.
are your thoughts about this victory? Like,
Uh, one thing I like about Titans is the Robin suit for Dick Grayson, the casting for Dick Grayson. I think they couldn't have found a better Dick Grayson for that show.
yeah, I mean, well, TV wise, yeah. I mean, who else would have played him, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Another thing, like out of context, but we need some type of Robin. Like, we
Yeah.
have never had like a good Robin and Batman since the '60s show. At least not at least like in live action.
Yeah.
Like we just need them as a duo on the screen. That's all I ask for. Like maybe get like, a young adult or like a teenager or something. But like
Teen.
I just want it to happen.
I don't want a
Well,
20-year-old Robin. A
well, yeah,
20-year-old Dick
yeah.
Grayson should be a Nightwing.
Well, they could get someone that looks young, like Tom Holland or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
more like as long as they look good. Look, as long as they look good, bro. I do not care. As long as they look good, I'm fine. But yeah, like
Bro,
Batman 2 or something. Like
bro,
let us
imagine,
have Batman and Robin on the screen. Like or at least a new DCU.
yeah,
Let us have Batman and Robin.
yeah. Imagine Tom Holland is actually the new Robin.
Oh no, that would
Uh,
be dude, just horrible. Just
cinema,
horrible.
cinema, cinema.
No. Why would
Martin
you even say
Scorsese,
that?
Martin Scorsese will be trembling, bro. He will
Scorsese, yes,
shake
he
it.
will not
He
approve.
will shake in fear. No, he will shake in fear of how
Like
good,
he already isn't.
um,
Like I'm
uh,
shaking right now as we like speak. I'm getting cold sweats.
uh,
Like okay, all right, back to Titans. Like
yes.
overall summary of your thoughts on Titans getting like canceled. I mean,
I didn't watch it. I saw clips of it. It has a low budget.
yeah,
Cinematography isn't that great. It's just blue filter a lot.
yeah, I
Uh,
did notice that. It's
yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's just like the
I
main
I
theme.
I watched a little bit of the Batman scenes and like read like an article about the Batman and
Yeah.
Titans. He is not
That was
good.
pretty cool to be honest. I mean, like, of course they had the bat embargo. I don't know if you know what that is, but like they
I
can't
know.
show
It's like
Batman. Yeah, yeah, they
yeah,
had the bat embargo in Titans, but the way they worked around it and like the way it was like a
yeah,
dream sequence, I honestly
yeah.
like that
I
part.
love that.
Like, what
Yeah,
was that?
I like
Season
that.
one?
Season one, but they introduced Bruce Wayne later on in season two. He's not
Mm-hmm.
a
That's
good
right.
Batman or character in my opinion.
Yeah, to be honest, well, of course, in this universe, the Justice League is much older because the Justice League was around when like Robin was still a kid, right? And now he's an adult, so.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different in this universe. Like, of course, they reference the Justice League, Donna Troy, in
Yes.
that episode.
Did you
But
know like
of course, Superman exists. Lex Luthor.
yeah.
What were you saying?
The week after Jason died in the show, he had a list of like 20 kids he could have a Robin. He could have
That's
as
right.
Robin.
Yep, I remember that. And that is not who
Yeah.
Batman is.
Yes.
That
And
that that
like
is that was a character assassination right there. Also, Batman
yeah.
attempting to kill himself. That Batman would never do
Yeah,
that.
oh my god. Oh my god.
That is horrible.
Oh. Oh. Like the way they treat him and like the Robin is like the soldier dynamic. It's like Robin is a soldier, not the son of Bruce Wayne.
It is so dumb, and I just want to
He's
forget about it. Quite frankly, like
yeah.
I don't really want to think about that. I mean, as someone who has seen the first three seasons of Titans, and
Did?
pretty much like, yeah,
How?
I saw the
How do you
first. I
How
saw
do you
the
have
first
the,
three seasons.
how do you have the patience and like what?
Look. When
Dang.
you've been watching it for as long as I have, you muster up. All right. I couldn't muster up for season four. I'm sure like fans will like say it's good or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but speaking for the first three seasons,
Yeah.
it is not very good. Of course,
Yeah.
what as comes with everything's like there are some things that I like. I mean, there's
Yeah.
always gonna be things that you like with stuff. I mean, what can you say? But like overall, if we're just like summarizing the whole show, it's not very good. It should have ended very long ago, and a lot of the characters should have had their arcs finished or at least like started by now.
Yeah.
Beast Boy still isn't green. Like just
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff is
Wait.
going
Wait.
on.
Question: Why is Beast Boy not green? Most likely explanation for that. Like, why is he not green?
Budget.
Oh.
And
Well.
for some reason, I'm guessing a budget reason, Beast
Uh,
Boy has only since recently been able to turn into different animals other than a tiger.
wow.
That is a real story plot point in the story, and I have no
Right.
explanation for it. He's turned into a snake and a tiger. Uh, Anything else I'm not too sure on, but yeah, I mean they have not really like improved the character arcs. Like Nightwing was a cool thing. Nightwing was a cool character arc. But yeah, I mean, like a lot of the characters like have just been like not done like great. Like Deathstroke, for example, they just killed him in the
Yeah.
like last episode. He was like an afterthought, right? Like they had the
Yeah.
main villains, and then Deathstroke like they just had to finish off a storyline real quick, so they just killed him and then continued on with the story. And it's like it reminded me of a Marvel finale with season two. It reminded me of like
Uh,
the Hawkeye finale, just like they set so many
oh.
things up and they just have to like end all the storylines really quick so that they can get to the next project or next season or whatever. And that's kind of how I felt about Titans. I mean, that's just how the whole show went. Even the like what was it? The season three ending. I forget exactly what happened, but something bad happens to Scarecrow, who, by the way, never suits up or anything. He's
Yeah, I
just
saw that. Yeah.
he's
He
just
just Crane.
Crane. Uh,
Yeah.
Not a good decision, and the
Yeah.
casting isn't great either. But yeah, I mean, Red Hood storyline, the
Mid.
Scarecrow storyline, they didn't end things off really well. I mean, what can you say? But yeah, Titans. I think it's for the better that it got canceled. Do I wish it could have
Yeah.
ended in like a positive, like good way? Yes, but if this is how it's gonna happen, then it's gonna happen. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the lineup of the Titans?
I mean, it's a good lineup. I just wish it had Cyborg. Of course, Cyborg's in the Doom Patrol show.
Yeah.
Uh, it is weird how the Doom Patrol from the Titans show is like a different universe. I guess it's because
Yeah.
like casting or whatever.
Like more creative
I
freedom.
wish they could have crossed over, but I mean they only did it once. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.